Dude, if you don't draw the out, you're bad at Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dude, yeah. Just draw
Just draw the
every
out.
hand trap.
In today's episode, we're going to go over a bunch of common terms and phrases you will hear people use in the Nobel Prize winning card game, Yu-Gi-Oh! POG is acronym for King of Games, which is
King
the highest
of
ranking in
Games
the Wild West of Duel Links ranked PvP. It can be used both as a noun and a verb. For example, I hit COG this month, or you could say, I COG'd with this deck.
That's right.
Whoa, I'm learning what a noun is.
Dual purpose video?
Whoa, I'm actually
purpose?
This is actually teaching me English.
Learning slang and what a noun is? I didn't sign up for this.
Bounce and vanish. Just like most cards,
oh yes,
have
and spin.
Mechanics
and spin.
Ways that to pop a card is usually shorthand for destroying a card. Sometimes you will hear it being used for any method of getting rid of a card. For example,
which is factually incorrect. That is factually incorrect. Yeah. In my opinion, pop means...
Pop is destroy.
Play Cosmic Cyclone, pop a trap card has definitely been said before.
Okay, I've actually said that before.
Yeah. It's wrong, but...
I'm wrong. I'm actually wrong, but I have said that before.
Bouncing a card is anytime you return a card. Usually the hand, but you can also specify the deck. For example,
spin. Spin is back to deck.
Monster,
I've never heard spin before in my life.
You real?
I've never.
Yeah, spin is back to the deck.
I never even heard of that. I've never heard of spin.
Back to the deck.
Spin it like a Beyblade.
Beyblade, let it rip.
Means
that's right.
Hand. They also say spin for the deck. And instead
okay, you're right. I'm wrong. You're right. I'm wrong.
I don't think banish has a special term.
Banish, as DK would
say. Or send to the shadow.
Back to the shadow realm. Or it doesn't matter.
That's the slang.
Send to the shadow realm.
If a floating effect summons another monster, you can say it floats into that monster. Like Neos Gluger floats into Neos Wiseman. Why do we use the word float? Is it because the effects linger in the air? Or is it the spirit of the dead monster flipping you off?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good question.
That is a good question.
That's a good question. It's like, why is it floating?
The way I imagine this is you die, you get thrown in the water, and you're floating to another destination. That's what I thought of it.
Really? I think like because something's staying on the board, like it just floats into it.
It flows into it, but with a T.
Yeah, flows. Kind of flowy.
Nobody knows. Maybe you know to open garnets. The opposite of openers are called garnets. Kind of like your
garnets.
Uncle. These are cards that you never want to see in your opening hand because they can either be searched
keep those in the deck
or are required to be in the deck to activate an effect. They're called garnets because the original garnet was literally named Gem Knight Garnet, and all other garnets have been pale imitation.
That's actually how a lot of it starts. Like a lot of it's just like one card starts it all, and the community just sticks with it, right?
Man, I remember the Gem Knight Garnet days. The reason why we picked Gem Knight Garnet is because it had the highest attack out of all of the normal Gem Knight monsters.
The out is the word most players use to describe any card or combo of cards that directly counters a field or strategy.
Dude, if you don't draw the out, you're bad at Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dude, yeah, just draw every hand trap.
Dude, just draw a kaiju when you need it. Just draw Super Poly. Just draw Super Poly. How about that?
Is about not being able to draw the right cards. This joke is sometimes said 100% seriously.
It is 100% serious. I'm telling you right now. It's 100% serious, bro. I'm not lying. I'm not lying when I tell you to just draw the out.
And guess what? You're bad at Yu-Gi-Oh if you don't. If you don't
actually
open
garbage.
Ash, you're bad. If you don't open Nib, you're bad. If you don't open Super Poly, you're bad.
If you open up all hand traps without drawing your starter,
you're bad. Get better, get good.
Top decking is when a player channels their inner Yugi and draws the exact card needed to win a specific situation, which is usually
the heart of the card.
Milling is when you send cards from the top of your deck to your grave. I've always
now is this slang?
This term comes from.
I'm so used to it, I don't even know if it's.
This actually is slang. This is for Magic the Gathering. This is a Magic the Gathering term. Yes.
Oh. Okay.
And it just made its way into Yu-Gi-Oh.
It comes from Magic the Gathering.
Hey, see? That's what I said.
Oh, okay, yo.
Dude.
Okay, but where did Magic get it? Where did Magic?
Magic was the first card game, bro.
Yeah, but like... Oh, you're saying Magic uses it like the...
Yeah, like the term is actually from Magic.
The official...
I'm pretty sure.
official,
Whoa,
it's not community.
Okay. Now we're exiting my expertise. Let's see what he says.
Yeah.
Specifically the card Millstone. This is
D?
Ah, Millstone.
also a good time to mention that bounce and I think many other terms are also from Magic.
Okay, I bricked.
No!
Stop playing such a game. Come on, let's just play it.
Now, I don't know if it's called bricking because trying to play with it is like trying to drive through a brick wall, or if it's because your hand is so rock solidly unplayable that it would be better spent as construction material. Maybe you guys know.
That's how I see it.
Back row.
Yeah,
That's how I see it.
that's how you see it.
It's just a solid brick. No glowing yellow. It's a brick.
The way I view it is like, you know the saying, you're dumb as bricks? Like your hand,
No way that's how you see it.
that's how I see it. Like
No
your
way,
hand is
that's how
so
you see
bad, it's as dumb as bricks.
It's dumb as bricks.
That's how I
Oh
view
my
it.
gosh, man.
Your back row is the back row because it is quite literally the back row
back
of
row.
two rows, which means the
Now
front
here's
row
the
is
thing.
called-
Why isn't it called the front row?
That's right. It doesn't have a nickname. No, it's not called the front row. I think it's technically called the Monster Zone, but
It is the
nobody
Monster
ever
Zone.
calls it that because Yellow Button Deck. This is a Duel Link specific derogatory term to refer to any deck
It's not derogatory, it's a factual statement. You run a yellow button deck, you are a trash gamer.
that almost completely relies on its skill. This yellow button on the side of the screen here and let the deck do the exact same thing.
Monkey
every game.
player.
Does
Press
your
yellow.
skill do 3 or more?
Now you guys know. Now you guys know. I remember when I first was like going to locals and people were saying like spin, pop, and bounce. I'm like, huh?
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah. It's like,
I know.
what you mean you want me to bounce it? Huh? Like,
That's so funny. That's
what
actually
you
hilarious.
mean? What you mean by that?
What does that even mean? Just bounce that. Yeah,
Great video.
yeah, it's a great video.
I'm sure he animates those himself.
Yeah, it's all good.
He's very talented.
Very talented creator.